Hello guys and welcome to another X11 video here on the channel. Today we are parked up at gate Foxtrot 8 on the ground in Amsterdam, Schiphol Airport, getting ready for a long flight south to Kilimanjaro Airport in Tanzania and then on to Dar es Salaam for the second leg of the flight. Today we're going to be operating flight KL567 in the 787-9 on the roughly 8-hour flight over to Kilimanjaro and then another 1 hour over to Dar es Salaam. But let's not waste too much time on the intro. Hope you guys are doing well. Weather conditions are good here on the ground in Amsterdam. Pretty much clear skies, the winds aren't too bad either. But let's get things programmed and ready to go on our flight over to Kilimanjaro. So let's go hop into our seats here, just seeing the IRS has finished aligning. So just click on navigation display. And then we can head down to the FMC and go to the route page, route menu, company routes. We'll load that. Flight number today, KLM 567. Execute, going to be departing off runway 24 on the OP 2 Sierra Yankee departure. And if we head over here, go to the aircraft config page. 264 passengers on board today. And I'm looking to have 52.1 tons of fuel. $52.2 will be fine. And then for our reserve fuel, looking at about 9.4 tons of reserve fuel. Looks good. Head to the galley, long range. 4 flight deck crew, 12 in the cabin. And also the cargo, 18 tons, it's 18,000 kilograms. That'll be fine right there. Fuel and everything else is okay. Tell me to do that. I get the aircraft loaded. And we're going to initialize flight performance. Runway 24 here at EHAM. And let's take a look here at the charts. Probably we're going to be taxiing on at Sierra 7, so that's going to be the full length, which is fine. The wind's on the ground right now in Amsterdam, 180, 10 knots. Outside air temperature 8 degrees Celsius. QNH 1012. Takeoff with flaps 10. Anti-icing will be off. Reverse all options and calculate that. V1 145, VR 163, V2 170. Okay, good there. Takeoff trim 6.25. And see all the other information there. Perfect. If we head down here, we'll enter our cruise altitude, flight level 350. And then we should be cruising at a cruise speed of about Mach 0.85. Transition altitude for the TCO Yankee departure. Let's take a look on Navigraph charts. And it's looking like we'll be looking for 4,000 for our transition altitude. And then re-enter cruise altitude. Perfect. Let's get the doors closed up. Alright, let's make sure the window heats are on. Get the fuel pumps turned on. All I can do is get the APU started. And we'll clear the ground equipment. Yeah, the truck's driving off and the AP should be firing up. Just watch for that. Let's get the trim set as well. What was it? 6.25. There we go. I can hear the APU is now turned on. Head to the menu.
Grounded cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Disconnect the external power. So what I'll do here is get 35,000 feet plugged in.
Okay, all
Get
doors and
the
hatches are closed.
239 to
Ready to
38.
connect.
Perfect, and our V2 is 170. Can turn the flight directors on. Turn on the beacon light as well. Anti-ices to auto. And you can see the aircraft getting lifted up for our pushback.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
There we go, pushback is starting. I'm going to be pushing back around to our left side. So we got a good start on engine number 1. Get engine number 2 started up.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, 2 good engine starts. We can get the AP generator turned off and the AP turned off as well. So flaps 10. QH. Initialize 1012. So Alpha all the way around, and then Sierra 7 onto
Tow
runway
is
24.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Alright, there's the bypass pin. Can confirm that is removed from our nose wheel steering. Just release park and brake. Our tax light turned on. Okay, let's get going, guys. Taxi all the way around on Alpha. T07 for runway 24. Okay, here comes Sierra 7. Strobe lights on. Let's get ourselves lined up in runway 24.
Approaching 24. On runway 24.
Alright, so auto brake is RTO, flaps set to 10, strobe light and lights are set for takeoff. Everything else is good, APU is off. Alright guys, we are good to go. Okay, takeoff thrust is set. This is V1. Rotates. Positive climb. Gears going up. Okay, LNAV and VNAV are engaged. Get the flap set to position 5. There we go, goodbye Amsterdam. These hours will be landing in Kilimanjaro. Okay, this flaps position 1. Auto brake is back to the off position.
For $5 correction.
And guys, there we go, that's our departure out of Amsterdam. See skip level behind us. Off our left wing. Gonna continue, climb up to flight level 350, and then should be smooth cruising until we start our descent, roughly 20 minutes before landing in Kilimanjaro. So So stay tuned for the cruise cinematics, guys, and I'll catch you when we are on our descent and arrival phase into Kilimanjaro airport. That should be pretty late at night by the time we're arriving, around 9 o'clock I believe. Let's double check. 17:35 Zulu is when we're aiming to be arriving in Kilimanjaro, roughly around that timing. But yeah, that's going to do for our departure, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the cinematics, and I'll catch you guys in a bit when we're back on our arrival into Kilimanjaro. Alright guys, welcome back into the flight deck. Been cruising now for 7 hours and 45 minutes. We're on our descent into Kilimanjaro's runway 09. The flight's been good so far. We had a little bit of a tailwind, which gave us a little bit of a boost up at our cruise altitude of 50350. Currently descending down to 6,000 feet to intercept the ILS runway 09. Got the performance data here for our landing. Going to be landing runway 09, runway conditions are medium. Winds are currently dead, 0 knots. Outside air temperature is 23 degrees Celsius, QNH 1018. Flaps 30, anti-icing is obviously off. Full reversers, auto spoilers, auto brake 2. And that gives our operational landing distance of 3,348 meters of a possible 3,600 meters. That's the full length of the runway available to us. And our landing weight there, 177.9 tons. So all I'll do right now is get auto brake set to position 2. We're just going to fly our descent down into Kilimanjaro. After test off, it's going to be a left turn onto the ILS runway 09. Just wait until we get below 10,000 feet and I'll be able to get the landing lights turned on. Alright, there you can see the airport, runway 09 up on the top of our PFD navigation display. Visibility is good today in the Arusha Kilimanjaro area, so we shouldn't have any issues coming in for our landing. Just gotta watch out on our left over there. Have some terrain, should be Mount Meru, just next to Arusha. Let's get the minimums set 200, this is nice on the radio. And there you can see the lights of Arusha below us. What we're going to do is make sure we got local QNH set 1018. Get that done now. And we can start getting the aircraft slowed down. Which it is already doing. We'll get ourselves to be 190 at test off. We'll set 175 for center ILS 09. I'll just ensure that we're not overspeeding and we're coming for a nice smooth approach. Should be leveling off here now at 095. And then we'll continue down to 7,400 and 6,000. And just ahead of us over there you can see Kilimanjaro Airport. Looking good. Yeah, our right and left landing lights turned on. And there you can see Mount Meru on our left. Get the wing lights on as well. Oh, look at Arusha down there. The city lights are turning on. Okay, gonna throw out some ground spoilers to help the aircraft slow down. I can get flap set to position 5. There we are, turning for the ILS runway 09. Localizer is captured. Aircraft's going to keep descending down to 6,000 feet. Control the speed here, we're going to be 144, final landing speed. In the terrain over there you can see the build-up for Mount Kilimanjaro itself, which we won't be able to see right now in the dark. On the glide slope, should capture that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and get the gear down. Get flaps to position 10, get the ground spoilers to the arm position. And there we go, glide slope is captured. Slow down now, 144.
25 meters.
I'm going to slowly get the flaps down to position 30 or 30 degrees. Okay, flaps 30 sets. Speed brake is armed, auto brake 2, 144 set, 6,000 set for a go around. So final heading 080. Oh, 087. There we go. Get the dome lights turned off. Okay, getting ready to take over manual control of the aircraft. Let's get ourselves ready for this landing. Everything looks good up top. I'd say we're good to go. Now in real life, Kilimanjaro Airport doesn't have a sense line lighting there. This is just freeway scenery, so it's not too bad for freeway scenery. Won't be able to see too much of it in the dark, but probably do another flight here during the daytime. Okay guys, my aircraft. I have control.
Approaching 09.
Fire on the feet checked.
400. 300.
Making sure I'm maintaining center line.
200.
Minimum's landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Long landing, 9,000 feet remaining.
Okay, read down guys. Speed brakes up, reverse is out, diesel.
Three
70
thousand
knots,
remaining.
over to manual braking. Okay guys, on the ground in Kilimanjaro. Welcome to Kilimanjaro Airport here in the beautiful Tanzania. Get ourselves taxied out to the end of the runway and then we'll backtrack back down to the main apron. So flight time 7 hours 57 minutes. 17:20 Zulu, so we have arrived 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Get the flaps cleaned up. Let's brake to the off position.
On runway 27.
Get the terrain radar turned off. And there we are. Gonna backtrack down, runway 27 now. Over towards the main apron. Get ourselves parked up and everyone disembarked unless they are staying on board the aircraft to continue on to Dar es Salaam. Our video should be out next week. Alright guys, I'm gonna get the left and right landing lights turned off. And the nose light as well. Get the taxi light turned on. Get the APU fired up. And we'll make a right turn here. On to Victor, and then we'll take Yankee and Sierra into the main apron. It's a shame there's no building lights showing up right now. Would have been cool to be able to see the terminal building at night. So, not this turning, this is Romeo. Give me the next one, which is Sierra. I would have wanted to take this stand right here, but looks like it's occupied by static aircraft. Probably should have turned off static aircraft option. Oh, no worries, we'll get parked here in the end. There we go, I've got to get the strobe lights turned off. The ring lights can go off as well. APU is on and available, get the engines shut down. No, use Swissport over here. Okay, we'll get them guys to drive up, beacon light can come off. We'll stop the clock. So 8 hours and basically 13 minutes of block time. There you have it, guys. Welcome to Kilimanjaro. Hope you guys did enjoy that flight over to Kilimanjaro from Amsterdam. Don't forget to stick around for the replays. And don't forget to subscribe. Next week, going to be doing the continuation of this trip down to Salaam and then back up to Amsterdam after that. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when those videos drop. But apart from that, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Hope you did enjoy the video. And that's going to be it for this one. Stay tuned for landing replays, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully next week. So yeah, take care out there, guys. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you in the skies.